Oh.
Can you hear me?
Hey everyone, this is Grave Cinema here, bringing you another reaction review video. And this one should come out around spooky season.
Spooky.
You know, the October month, I'm looking for this one to come out. And of course I got a nice new blanket with the jack-o'-lanterns. I got the
Soft.
local grocery store had this, if you
We
can
have
believe
some
it.
of our old blankets though too.
Yes, but I like my new
That
one.
are also soft.
Yep.
And spooky.
Yes.
We don't really do non-spooky blankets down here.
Not usually, no. I like it for the videos.
And I think the only one we have that's non-spooky is your black one.
Yeah, and that's just because it's a big one.
Yeah, that
So
covers the entire couch as opposed to just half
Yeah,
of
for
it.
some nights when I'm crashing watching The Last Drive and I'll be like,
Or we're both on the couch and it's cold and we're trying to cover up.
yeah. But yeah, the movie we'll be doing for this little fun spooky season watch will be
Finally!
Lisa Frankenstein.
I have been waiting to see this movie for half a year.
I know, I got to see this in theaters while she was away. I loved it.
I don't have people that go watch spooky things with me on the road.
I know, that's, but when you're here, you...
Which is surprising
Got me.
because I have an entire team of nightmares.
No. And also for this spooky watch.
So, yeah, we definitely went to Beetlejuice, and the large child here decided he had to have this. So we got it.
I got sandworm popcorn bucket. Nom 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 nom.
By the way, Beetlejuice in IMAX, worth it.
It's fun. I've already seen it twice. Oh.
Because he can go and do things on weekends, and I can't.
Well,
I've
she's
only
busy
seen it
working at the
once.
Ren Fair, you know. But me, I was free and matinee, yeah. But I also still got this cool popcorn bucket. And I'm so happy.
Yes.
So it's going to be a fun, spooky season watch we're going to be having. This theme is fun because Lisa Frankenstein was fun.
And then you got Wednesday cereal, and now you have more
Yeah.
Janet Ortega, and now we have more spooky things. Not involving Janet Ortega, but still good.
I wish they were involved in Jenna Ortega.
But I like the girl that's in this. She was also in Freaky.
Kathryn Newton is fantastic. Like,
She's
ever
a
since this
fucking
decade started, we
beast.
had a nice new batch of, like, scream queens. You have Jenna Ortega, Kathryn Newton, Melissa Barrera, Samara Weaving. I'd say they're the four
Jenna
big
Ortega,
ones.
I consider, and Samara Weaving, I consider scream queens. Melissa Barrera and Kathryn Newton are only final girls so far. They need to do a few more. Melissa Barrera has another scary movie coming out, though.
You're a monster, where it's
So she's getting there.
monster fucker movie, basically.
Yeah,
A nice new.
Kathryn Newton has to do
Subgenre.
a few more things before I consider her a scream queen. Jenna Ortega, though, she got that down pat.
I think after you see this, you'll rank her up there.
No, still final girl.
She was cool and freaky. She was cool in Abigail.
I'm not
and she's
saying
cool
she's
in
not-
this.
I forgot she was in Abigail.
Yes, that's at least 3 great new ones she was in. That's enough for me.
It's not for me.
Let us know what you think.
Jenna Ortega is literally the new face of Wednesday. Come on. And now she's in Beetlejuice as well.
She's definitely the
Scream.
biggest name so far, but for real
and fucking,
aficionados like myself, we know where everybody else is. We know Catherine's just right there along with her. We need a movie with all of them together.
I'm not opposed.
That would be great. Let them all be witches, a nice little coven. I love
Ooh.
it. I love
They
it.
could redo practical magic, but make it scary.
I think that was The Craft.
No. Craft was teenagers. Practical magic was adults. Different.
They could still play teenagers. They're all young enough.
I don't want them to play teenagers. I want them to play adults. That's the point. The practical magic was adults.
Well, we'll see. Alright, this is a long intro, but we had to make you all aware of all the cool, fun shit we got.
And popcorn.
And popcorn. And I'm making sure you're nice and awake since you're a little, under the weather
I don't
right now.
feel good.
So,
And my eye hurts. Thanks, dog.
but hopefully this fun watch will be good for you, okay?
Do the movie.
Alright, looks like we're ready. Here we go. Lisa Frankenstein.
French fries. This is not French fries. God damn it.
This is not French fries, this is popcorn. That's how out of
I
it she
mentioned
is.
I'm sick, right?
If you can't meet your perfect boyfriend, make him.
If you have the space and electricity to do it.
And look at this opening.
Oh, he's sad.
Yeah. And Carla Gugino, she's fantastic too. You know me, I love a movie with a good opening title sequence, and this is just very nice. Written by Diablo Cody. She also wrote Jennifer's Body. And it's directed by Zelda Williams. That's Robin Williams' daughter.
Oh, cool.
Look at that graveyard. I already love it. Lisa Frankenstein. Fun way to display the title. It's set in the 80s, as I recall, so you know. It's gonna have the vibes.
Yield crimpers.
And you know what your doctor said? You need socialization. Why don't we use my tanning bed? You're in need, babe.
Once you've seen Final Destination 3, you never look at tanning beds the same way again.
I never looked at tanning beds in a good way to begin with.
That!
I'm sorry you got electrocuted, Lisa. Does he have more of a basketball bod or a football bod? He doesn't play sports. He's cerebral. He's in a wheelchair? No.
Through the forest, through bachelor's grove.
The haunted cemetery?
It's not haunted. It's just abandoned.
And cool.
I heard the Heschers do witchcraft over there.
I've never seen anybody there. I think it's really peaceful and quiet. I do wax rubbings of all the tombstones. I have a favorite.
We all have our favorites.
I actually don't have a favorite
Young
one.
man. I tend his grave, and I brought this for you. It was my mom's. It's kind of morbid when I wear it, so I wanted you to have it.
That's really weird, Lisa.
No, it's not. I think it's sweet.
Lisa Swallows. Michael. Trent.
The cerebral boy.
You like my poems?
I wouldn't publish them if I didn't.
2 years ago, Lisa was home alone with her mom. And this psycho broke in. And then the guy axe murdered her mom. And she heard the whole thing. They never caught him. And by the time she came out, it was too late. Wow. I'd be screwed up if I were her too. Kind of just wandered around like a zombie. What about her dad? My mom met him 6 months after the murder, and they got engaged and married real quick. Bless. Anyway. Do you want to sip?
Is that a thing that was said in the 80s? Bless?
What?
What'd you give her, Drano?
What is this?
No, sure, I got it off the water.
Poor girl just went from Pepsi-free to PCP.
Did they give you something?
This is not what I expected from you. You have so much potential, Lisa.
I think it's gonna rain.
Man, that stuff's really messing her up.
Bet she got roofied.
It's Doug. You're laughing. Let's find somewhere for you to sit for a bit, yeah?
I think she can hear colors right now.
And taste sound.
Trippy. Popcorn on gone.
They never last long in this house. We're not exactly the cleanest of eaters.
Touchy touchy.
You can't stop what you started. It's the rules.
She didn't start shit, asshole.
She didn't lead you on. She's drunk off her ass. Probably fucking roofied.
I love the use of color in this movie.
Very argentily. Oh, she found herself all the way to the woods. I like the remake of this song though. Like how dark it is.
Oh, yeah. Upbeat song to downbeat.
I accept that.
Yeah.
I wish I was with you.
Nice.
Pabst.
Wash your hands, kiddo.
This is just a great sequence.
I don't know how to do the eyes for that. That reminds me of a movie you've shown me.
One of the very, very first early movies. Man on the Moon, I think it was called.
Please. Hey. That's fine. Everyone does it.
Get down here now.
You should probably get going.
Lisa. Did you smash the mirror in the bathroom?
Janet,
Damn
There
it.
was a damn tornado last night.
big green ball in the sky? Never saw anything like that.
Damn.
God, her outfit is
You need to
so
stop
80s.
munching the grape nuts.
I love the
and be a
details like
father
that.
right now. Your daughter has a taste for vandalism.
No, she fucking
She has
doesn't.
been
Be nice.
I am being nice. Lisa, do you know what happens to people who act out?
She didn't act out, she got fucking roofied.
Bachelor's Grove Cemetery in Bremer Park, where a neglected monument was recently struck by lightning.
I feel like I want to apologize for what may have happened last night.
I can always count on her to work on Saturdays because she can't get a date. Yeah, it's probably because she's so flat-chested.
Hey, can we get it out?
Hi, Lisa.
Lisa, it's really good seeing you.
So is Goth Girl your girlfriend or what?
Lisa?
It's hard to tell.
I think she wants to be his girlfriend.
Definitely.
Oh, is there pizza left?
Looks like it's got a little meat on it.
Yeah, she can pick it off.
That's
I said we
perfect.
should get you a red coupon thing.
I'm a meat man.
Free orange crush. How tiring can it be to sit hunched over a sewing machine like an old
Very tiring. Let's see you do it.
just had it?
I'm sure Lisa's fingers hurt from all that sewing.
She's a really good stepsister. I hope that doesn't change.
It's just forms. Don't I know it?
You're making a masturbation joke and she's not getting it.
Day of the Dead.
Who's at the window?
He's in through the window. Maybe you should have gone out the front door.
I'm gonna
got
laugh
her
if she
slipper.
just puts her slipper on and then walks away.
Oh!
How did he get back in so quickly?
The window.
He's missing his hand.
Gotta hand it to him.
You don't though. That's how he's missing one.
That's my
That's why you have to hand it to him.
shoe phone.
He can't grab it himself.
Do you like any other music? I have The Cure.
Aw, baby goth.
It's not that kind of cure. It's like they can't make you better. I mean, they can, but emotional.
Emotionally.
We're better off up here in case anybody comes home.
Should go downstairs and
No
clean up
one
the
can
mess.
see you.
She's got some great classic posters on the wall. Bauhaus poster too. Definitely baby goth.
Your hand?
He would be way more decayed by now.
Magic.
Okay, I get it. I get it. When I said I wished I was with you, I meant I wished I was in the ground, dead. Oh, I'm sorry.
The smell's so bad. No.
Oh no, that's a douchebag. After my mom died, I got diagnosed with traumatic mutism. That's where you don't talk at all. Are you going to talk? Would you like
No
me
tongue.
to turn on the shower radio? Water.
Dress up montage.
Cool closet though.
Oh, it's so him. He's like, no,
Give it a chance.
that works.
We can work on this, bud, you know?
Missing some parts.
I'm fine. It's okay. I
I'm good. Oh, Billy boy.
Some crazy person attacked you, and then they ran off.
It was a home invasion.
Yep.
A black mask and this hat. He had this wide brimmed hat.
That sounds like the Hamburglar.
It totally sounds like a
That does
Hamburglar.
sound like the exact description of the Hamburglar.
Lisa got a lot of attention when the tragedy happened.
Are you kidding me?
So now, recreating the scene of the crime.
Are you fucking kidding
She's
me?
been ransacked.
You're goddamn psychotic.
She needs help.
You're a bitch.
Residential treatment.
I'm not crazy.
Nobody said that.
Her sister's name isn't actually Taffy, is it?
That's what they're saying.
Who names their child Taffy?
Could be short for taffeta? I don't know.
Who names their child Taffeta?
Some people in movies.
I have to get dressed. I'm not a skeezer. Hey! Can I at least have a jacket?
Yes, be goth.
Lisa looks good.
Excuse me?
Good on you, bro.
Make her eat a little worm.
Show that wicked stepmother who's boss.
Others may try to convince you. Can you vanquish the narcissist?
Hey.
I saw you bend over. Stop me in my tracks.
You're kind of absurd, aren't you?
Hi. Excuse me. I'm very protective of her. No punks, trenchies, or deaf clowns.
Let's not knock trenchies, please.
Are guys so simple that you just have to put on a pirate skeezer dress and suddenly they want to talk to you? Well, thanks, I guess.
I need parts.
Well, I can't just get you new parts. I mean, you're a dead man, not a Chrysler LeBaron. Besides, Taffy says it's a waste of time to try and fix up ways. Better just accept a guy's flaws. Hey!
Lisa?
Damn it! Janet!
I love that they put that in there.
Janet? I skipped the conference because I'm ill. And do you know why I'm ill? Aunt Flo?
That's a good.
Because a little psycho put worms on my diet plate. I even opened my glorious home to an ungrateful little bitch. Shut up! I talked to the head of the juvenile program at Serenity Manor, and you are being admitted. Inpatient. Lockdown. Special socks.
Not the socks!
A person like you belongs.
Whack.
You just killed her mom.
Stepmom.
Still.
Look, a new ear.
Because he loves you.
I like her little gummy rings.
I used to do that too.
No, I can't. I can't do that. Not until we bury the body.
Yes. Must bury the body first.
What's gonna happen when they find out?
She's in Milwaukee. When she doesn't turn up, she's just another missing person.
But her daughter.
That's true.
Like, I guess she was shitty, but
Peaceful down there?
she's still a kid who loved her. She is a good sewer. You should take the earring out.
Can you hear anything? No reception. Dead meat. The rest of you used to be dead too.
Lightning.
Oh my god.
Little execution. That's all you need. You're a real boy.
Hello? You hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear? Yeah!
Can you hear me?
Good morning.
Is that Sherry?
No, it's Lisa. Did she just make a joke? Is that my
She's
new
feeling
shirt from
confident.
America? You said sisters share. You look deadly. Half the school is headed to Boner Town and they don't even know it yet. Right, Daddy?
What a good sis. Ah! I hope she stays this wonderful.
What happened to your neck? Crimper accident.
Oh, yes. It was a crimper accident.
You had practice yesterday. You never heat style before a practice.
Please stop turning so kind. I really want to like you. Hope you got the right locker. Ah, those days.
White out nail polish. Yes.
She got the wrong locker.
Hey! So glad that you came.
Oh.
Want to hold my hand?
Got it.
Oh, I will.
I didn't know we were going for a hike. Why are we at Bachelor's?
Ah, the pretty goth girl in the abandoned graveyard. I'd do it.
You'd be ahead of her. Saying, come on, the cool ones are over here.
I had a bunch of beers, you know, which is probably why I was so good at it. You know, because I was relaxed.
Yes.
What?
Nailed. Time for your next session.
For 80s makeup, her eyes look really good.
Great shot. Just the zoom in and smile.
You know, she could make a really good psycho killer.
She did. Freaky. She was body swapped.
Oh, right. Point in case, yes. He looks less gaunt now.
He's becoming more of a real boy. Still has the earring.
I'm just gonna give it away later. Ew.
Well, gotta get rid of the bugs, you know.
Where are we going? What? What are you doing?
I have both my hands now. I can play.
I can't fight this feeling any longer. And even as I wander, I'm keeping you in sight.
Just let it out, girl. Just let it out.
I'm getting closer than I ever thought. And I can't fight this feeling anymore.
He'd have a song sequence. At least one.
Damn it, when you cry, it smells like a hot toilet at a carnival. Don't feel bad about what we did. Janet was gonna put me in a psych ward.
Yeah, she had it coming. And the other guy was attempted rapist.
You saved me.
That's not what it was. It's he's falling in love with her. And he's gonna be heartbroken to find out that she has a school crush.
Lisa, what is up with your nails? Whiteout? Is that a rad new trend or something?
Yes.
Continued into the 90s, the 2000s, maybe still done today.
Yeah.
Still got the
All the
lightning
kids
bolt
are doing
in
it,
her
you
hand.
know.
Heh.
That's like a back massager.
Yeah,
Indeed.
that's what it is.
Lise, I just called my mom's hotel and they're saying that she never checked in. Yeah, I called all the Radissons in Milwaukee.
You did a lot of calling.
What if she's been kidnapped? Forced her to call home and say she was okay.
No, Taffy, 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 no, no, no. It's okay. Janet, we'll be home tomorrow.
You don't have to worry about anything because your mom's already been murdered.
That was mean.
You have a point there.
Back massager.
You, that's helping. My Aunt Shelley gave it to me for Christmas. She said it might improve my personality.
I would never give my nieces or nephews sex toys. What kind of weirdo?
It's a back massager. What are you talking about?
You want me to do you?
I wouldn't give them back massagers either. They have a grandmother who's a massage therapist, and she has taught me that those are not.
Do you feel anything in your body? We're running out of time. They're gonna find Janet very tense, like a lot of stress, tension.
Let me massage you.
She has a manicure, French manicure, square.
You know, people don't always put that on their back. Sometimes they use it other places.
What other places?
She's wearing Elizabeth Taylor White Diamonds perfume. Yeah. She's a bitch.
I can, like, try it if you want.
She's just an unselfish person.
Bullshit!
But I always...
I'm not afraid of death anymore. But I don't want to die a virgin. Oh, come on, you're not gonna tell me? Excuse me.
Of course he's a virgin. He's from 18 something blah blah blah.
I tell you everything.
Not everything.
I want to do it with someone I truly love. Like Michael Trent.
Oh, she's gonna do it. She's honest with him. Good for her.
We killed 2 people. I could get the clank for life or the electric chair. That's like a tanning bed, but for criminals.
I'm just gonna do it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what that is. A tanning bed, but for criminals.
Kathy says that you have to show
Guys, you love them instead of telling them. And I think it's a pretty good idea.
I'm really telling you both is good. Because sometimes guys don't get it.
You're so supportive.
Guys can be stupid.
So stupid. So stupid.
That's my costume for Miss Tri-State Teen Halloween.
Okay, if I wear it?
Sister Share.
Why would I care? I'm sorry, Lisa. I don't mean to be rude. I just didn't get much sleep last night.
She's such a good stepsister. Baby, you should not be going to school right now. I mean, you should because you need the distraction.
Boobs look great, by the way.
She's a great stepsister. You should be fucking lucky. You may have lost your mom, but you got one hell of an amazing sister.
What's going on?
The kid might have been murdered. Doug Moran's.
I guess he didn't come home last night. They've got a search party out.
Lisa, I'm going to cut, okay? Can one of you guys bring Lisa home at the end of the day?
I walk.
She tried to take care of her sister, but a good fucking human.
Lisa Swallows, come to the office.
Dress code violation.
How is that a dress code violation?
She's covered.
Very covered.
Power move.
As you may have heard, it's been a difficult.
Oh, this bitch is here.
A student is missing.
Oh, this young lady here says that you had plans to meet up with Doug.
Janet, are you home? Suki from down the street just came into work and said she saw your car over on Glenview Terrace.
You should check her purse. I bet it's chock full of drugs. Are you kidding me?
You know, there's a rumor that she killed her own mother.
What?
Sorry. All right.
You can talk to my lawyer.
Really hope this goth phase ends soon.
Nope.
This is my
Got this forever.
neighborhood, and you don't need to be here.
What are you doing? Shit is transpiring, man. You have to take me to Michael's. He cut for a period. Did you beat someone with the club? It's not that kind of club, man. You don't think I should do it? It's 1989. People have sex out of wedlock all the time these days. Take me to Michael's. He's home.
Don't let anyone see you.
Where's this movie going? That's Taffy's car. She's been fucking Michael.
Seems pretty obvious.
Not to me.
I mean, at this point.
You just walked into that guy's house. This is my thing. Women in horror movies do not just walk into fucking fucking people's houses.
She's already done a few murders. I think she's kind of off in a new place right now.
You're just so cute. I'm so dark and screwed up. It's called polarity.
Don't kill your sister.
Oh my god, sister share, huh? You knew I liked him, and you went after him on purpose.
Guys usually only want me for one thing.
Yeah, and you just gave it out like a cheese cube from Hickory Farms.
You can't blame her, kiddo. It just was never gonna work out.
I know you didn't just call her kiddo.
You want to be the smart one who likes cool stuff, and you don't want your girlfriend to like cool stuff.
Yep.
You're not making any sense.
Yeah, it does.
Oh my gosh. What's going on?
Now you've been seen! What are you doing? No! No! Bad zombie! Bad! Is he a zombie? Don't kill the stepsister! Don't kill the stepsister! She's the best stepsister in the fucking world!
That's something to call your mingle dick expert for.
Yes. Yes, it is. She's gonna take this with me so you can't fuck it.
See, he didn't kill her.
Better fucking not have.
Thank you for being nice to me when no one else was. You actually went out of your way to try to tell people I was part of your family.
Yes, she did.
You really actually wanted me to be your sister.
She doesn't now.
You are. You are my sister. I'm sorry. I hurt you.
Dude, she doesn't care about any of that right now. She thinks you're a fucking psycho and you've destroyed her life. Oh, honey, be careful. Please don't get hurt. Not you. You do what you're gonna do. I'm talking about the other girl.
You love me.
Duh! Cut a man's dick off so you wouldn't fuck it.
He's like, just keep driving.
You loved me. What? Why not?
His dick doesn't work.
Why not?
Oh, why didn't you tell me? You don't need one of those to be a man. You can do other things, and it's fine. It's fine. Oh, Michael's.
That's why I cut it
Cut
off.
it off for me.
I can't fight this feeling any longer.
He's just really hurt your sister to get a dick for you.
No reason for my fear.
It's a rocket ship.
It's totally a rocket ship. Where did you pull that from?
The secret pocket in her hair. You don't have one of those?
You need tighter coils for that.
Make sure you set it to max bronze.
Does he actually say a word this entire movie?
Not yet. Death is temporary. I'll love you forever.
Bitches.
Her poor dad.
Who left all those flowers?
Maybe a friend. What is it?
Nothing.
She's wearing a necklace.
We came. Okay, let's go visit your mom. And then Fuddruckers.
Beloved wife.
Onion. The gummy rings.
Oh, Mary dear, that you are here, and your brow more than the sky. Mary dear, come to me soon. Thou, beloved, art to me. Castle echo whisper. Here.
She has no eyes.
And credits. All right, everyone. That was Lisa Frankenstein. What are our thoughts on this one?
Pronounced Frankenstein. Anyway,
Anyway.
I have mixed feelings about this because there are parts of it that I'm like, yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And other parts of it I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, you goddamn twat? Like...
This is a very, I think, surrealist type film with its plotting. Or hyper-realistic. It's not meant to be taken as a serious story, and little fairy tale like elements are part of it. Like the whole, oh, I love this person, this tombstone is my favorite, and then I wish I was with you, and then magic lightning, and they're back to life, you know? It's already a fantastical idea.
I mean, like, I get that, but at the same time, one, you should never rush a person through grief.
No.
Especially not traumatic grief. Her mom literally sacrificed herself to save her daughter. That's going to take longer than a year to overcome. And trying to push her through that. I get it was the 80s, and they wanted to portray that, and they did portray that because in the 80s we don't talk about our feelings.
Not in the 80s. So we've been told.
So we've been told. I was not alive in the 80s. This did not come around until 1991.
I was alive, but barely.
So
no memory of it.
But I still think that was just cruel and unusual punishment, especially for someone who's a psych nurse, to expect a teenager who's already going through hormonal changes and the bullshit of high school to just be over her mother's death like that and to blame everything on her. Although, how a woman like that managed to raise a daughter like the girl's stepsister, I'll never know, because that is everything a person who is well fucking maintained should be. Like, she has some semi, obviously she's being pressured into these things, but she's well-rounded. She's a decent human being. She never once did that ridiculous stepsister I'm fake bullshit thing that I was waiting for the shoe to drop on and hoping it never happened, and it didn't.
No, the only real secret she had is that she was actually getting with the boy she knew her sister liked. And, that's one of those, why? And,
And I'm sure, given her sister some time to calm down, she would have understood. I don't think it was fair that he lost his life, even if the other guy got a dick out of it. Could have taken Doug's dick. I'm just saying, you don't need to take only one thing from people when they die.
But then we wouldn't have had a nice scene of the slow motion dick cutting and then flying through the air. Style.
Yeah, you got a good point, and he does now fall in the category of very well mangled dick.
Mangled dick! Get Felissa Rose. She'll tell us all about it.
She would be perfect for this. I like the music. I like just about everything. I think she was a little too out there once she finally gained her confidence.
She was going through a change.
She was.
Yeah.
I liked the change she went through. I like the confidence she gained.
I like her style.
I would love it more if there was less Tool. Tool is so annoying. But the black, the belted, pretty much everything when she went full goth was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Except all the fucking Tool. Like the lace dress. I loved the lace dress. I do not love Tool. Will never love Tool.
Tool the band?
Tool. So the second dress she wore that was black and fluffy, that sheer fabric that was on the skirt.
Oh, it's called Tool?
It's called Tool. Spelled Tull. Tool.
Don't know it.
Tulle is
it's
the
just
fluffy part of every princess dress.
Okay.
Or small child's dress, or fancy dress from the 90s or something. If you wanted to look fancy, you wore tulle. If you wanted to look really fancy, you wore a lot of tulle. I hate it. It's scratchy and uncomfortable, and nothing will ever make it comfortable.
Maybe that's just what they had in the 80s.
It is, and it's very notorious of the 80s, but I grew up in the 90s, and it's what we had then too, and they put it on every little girl out there. Like, most of the times you'd get, like, a nice top that's velvet or something like that, but then the skirt would be fluffy fucking tulle, and once it was destroyed, there was no fixing it. There was no comfort in it, no utility in it, and it ripped really easily. I fucking hate this fabric. I cannot even begin. I have begun. I can't finish because it will never end.
Well, I'm sure you're right about the feeling and how it's awful, but
it's terrible.
in a visual
I'll show
medium,
you. It looks
looking at it
good.
for somebody who doesn't know, it does look good. You're right.
I think the
got a
same
nice
thing
visual
could
style.
be achieved with different fabric while still being fluffy. I mean, you can use a mesh that can do the same thing, that feels more like the mesh shirts that I have upstairs.
Okay.
That still has that gauzy effect, but has a little less body, and it doesn't feel like shit.
Well, aside from that also, there's a very unique but very strong 80s look and vibe.
Absolutely.
Unique in this present day that you don't see really cool colors like that in film nowadays.
Which is interesting because...
colors that stand out. A lot of things are more like muted or maybe somewhat just plain looking nowadays,
Yeah.
I find. Where this one, the colors, they really pop. And I like that because film movies are part of visual medium, and it adds to the art for me, seeing that. And I really like that in this.
Yeah, and she starts with the very bright colors and the, I am 80s traditional, I'm trying to do what my sister says because she says it's great. And it's not her. Those colors never suited her. I'm
Nope.
so glad she went to the dark and grungy. And that was the other side of the 80s because you were either neon or
Punk. Goth.
punk. And honestly, her punk goth was low-key for some. Because a lot of the punk goths, that's where the Liberty Spikes, the Mohawks, the...
Yeah. That one bitch
hair-
character was much more goth.
She was,
She had the
but
black
only
lipstick and all
because she
that.
had black lipstick.
Yeah, that screams goth the most.
Kathryn Newton's character was a lot more vampy goth, whereas her character was more punk traditional goth.
Mhm.
I am surprised that her character didn't have bigger hair.
80s set, 89. Yeah, I bet her hair would be the
I feel like
80s,
it would have
full
been
80s hair.
poofed because they were still
Yeah.
poofing when you got to the 90s.
Yeah, like decades, they kind of lagged behind the actual date itself. The 80s lasted probably like more mid 80s to early 90s. When you think of like style and fashion trends, they're not perfect when it comes to the decade mark points. But you're right. Yeah, it would have been at that point still poof, from what I understand.
Yeah. Which also makes it interesting that the sister wasn't poof, because poof was everywhere in the 80s. It wasn't just in your goths and your punks. It literally ranged through every style, fandom, clique, and culture in that thing. And she was relatively normal, which is surprising, but it was a good look for her. And she still looked relatively 80s.
Yeah, set design, fashion.
It was all pretty accurate.
They had pretty 80s.
From what I
Hairstyling,
understand.
they were a bit more loose than that.
A little bit, but not much. She was so well grounded though, and so sweet, and just the most positive little ray of sunshine, even though her mom was this ridiculous bitch.
Damn it, Janet. I love that line. They just threw it in there.
know.
Like, damn it, Janet! And like any Rocky Horror fan instantly goes,
I love you.
hey. Like Leo meme. That was me in the theater when I watched it. I was like, holy shit, I love this movie.
Yeah, and that was fun. Also, on that note, if I ever had a kid, lost my spouse, got a new one, and they ever tried to send my child to the psych ward, oh, bitch, it's going down.
Yeah,
You don't...
the dad, Dale, he was a very chill character.
He was a little too chill. And a little too...
I think it adds a bit more to the hyperrealism because there are other instances in movies with plots where it gets like, what the fuck is happening? And the characters are just like, whatever, just chill.
But
I think
that also was
he was emulating
a
that.
proper depiction of the 80s because, you know, if you look at another movie that happened in the late 80s, early 90s, like look at Beetlejuice. It was the same thing with Lydia and Delia. Delia was a lot better of a human being than this bitch. But
I mean, she was, you know, a
It was
very
Charles.
strong character.
Charles,
Yeah.
You're gonna let me gut this house, or I
Make it my own, or I will go insane, and I will take you with me!
And he says, okay.
Yeah, well,
whatever
you know
say,
what?
Dear. The whatever you say, dear mentality was very big in the 80s.
Suppose the house could use a little remodeling. Just, what do you say, leave this room alone?
Okay.
Oh god, recording meter juice now.
Well, you're the one
Good
that
thing I
brought
have the popcorn bucket.
But it's the same mentality where the yes dear comes in and the man takes a back seat to the woman who is going to drive everything now. And she definitely, in front of all these people, my goodness. And she,
Well, I don't have my back massager with me.
And then there's that.
You can tell this was...
Who buys a sex toy for their niece? Come on.
You can tell this was definitely written by Diablo Cody or a female writer because they're like, you know, people in most stories or just in regular life, they shy away from talking about, you know, what it is being a girl or a woman in those aspects. And she's no, this is how women are like. This is what girls are like. This is what they do. They'll find ways to please themselves. They have menstrual happenings and flow and such. It's much open than you see in like any actual 80s movies. You wouldn't see that shit.
Right. And the I have to go change my pad line. You didn't talk about that in the 80s. When I was growing up, my mom also taught me that no one else in the house should know that I have my period. I grew out of that because I don't give a fuck. If you live with me, you have to accept that I'm a female who hasn't gone through menopause and is not currently pregnant. Okay, great. It's a thing that happens. I am not going to hide it. And no one should have to. Yeah. Ow, that's my foot, dog. That's twice today you have hurt me, Pooch.
Oh, she didn't know. She just wants some love.
I know, but it hurts.
She's like, the movie's over. Time for my love.
But yeah, all in all, I did like this movie. It was definitely well worth the wait. I like that they ended up together in the end, but I do wonder how he shocked her to bring her back to life. Ow! Enough! Go lay down!
She's really stepping on you.
She's beating the shit out of me tonight.
But you still love her.
Of course I still love her. She's my shadow hound. But tonight she's being vicious.
She's
stuck now, by the way.
Oh, that's fine.
She can't get out.
I'll pet her. The ending of this, though, it does leave it a little...
I want to know how he brought her back.
Like, it's a moment of, let's let the audience kind of decide what the actual ending is. Like, did he actually bring her back?
He brought her back.
Or is he dead and they're in purgatory or something like that? Because he's fully talking by that point. I think you're right. They definitely brought her back, but some people would be wondering, wait, she died. What, did he die too? Because audiences, they'll be like that. They will think what makes sense to them the most. And it's not outright spelled out exactly what happened. Those are the two options you could have, but I am with you. Yes, he definitely brought her back at the end.
That it was in the note.
And somehow he got a tongue again from somebody. Because he was talking at the end. Because that's the part where you're like, well, wait, he's talking. He wasn't talking there. Maybe he's actually dead with her and they're together. You don't know.
Death is temporary, but my love for you is forever.
Yes, my love for you is forever. But I'm okay with that ending, you know, because there was like very much fairy tale-like vibes for this, and that's more of a fairy tale-like ending where they wind up together. Whether they're dead or alive, it doesn't matter because they're together.
Yeah. And I'm glad she realized what a good fucking sister she had before she departed herself from the family. I feel bad for her father losing his wife and his only child. And yeah, he's...
And his second wife.
And his second wife to his only child. But he has a stepdaughter, and he seems to be a pretty good dad to her.
Yeah, he's a chill guy.
And she's a fairly chill human, so, you know... I love how much she wanted to Brady the bunch, and that was just so fucking cute. She was so gung-ho. I will never say enough good about this stepsister. Ever. Yeah. All in all, I think it was a good movie. It was well worth the wait.
I very much enjoyed it when I first watched it, and I was excited to get to watch this again with you. It's one that didn't do well in the box office because, you know, shit. But it is one where it's building up a cult following, and it's one that's going to be well remembered and talked about in the years to come. Just like Jennifer's Body has become another Diablo Cody
she figured
movie.
it out. Good job, Mama.
She got through. But yeah, this one's definitely going to be a rewatch for a lot of people down the line. Because it's just got this vibe. You know, it's lots of movies for me. If the vibe is right, I like it. You know, it could have the weirdest fuck-ass stupid plot that makes no sense, but if I'm digging the vibe, I'm all about it.
Like, at one point, I'm like, where's this movie going?
Yeah, because I do the same thing for supposedly bad movies. Yes, clearly this plot is shit, but I am all part of the vibe.
It's not a shit plot.
Not this. I just mean in general for other movies. There could be a shit plot, or there could be a plot that doesn't make sense, or acting could be weird or over the top, but you bring all that stuff together, it creates a sort of charm where I just love, and it entertains me, which is the most important thing about a movie.
Yeah.
You entertain your audience, and I'm entertained, and I buy the DVDs, the 4Ks, the Blu-rays, the VHSs, and I rewatch them all over.
He really does. We have way too many DVDs in this house. If y'all could see this collection,
yeah,
we could probably fill 2 more bookcases with everything he has.
Yeah, we can still walk by. It's not too big yet.
Right. We're gonna have to talk about that at some point.
Yeah, we will, but that's
because
for
my
later.
dog also keeps knocking it over.
Oh, she's fine.
There are options we have to do more stuff. We'll talk about it at some point.
Yes, anyway.
Anyway, overall, what are your final thoughts on Lisa Frankenstein?
My final thoughts on Lisa Frankenstein? I know that if there's any spooky type movie with Kathryn Newton, I'm gonna love it, because I loved Freaky, I loved Abigail, and I love Lisa Frankenstein. I'm excited to see what else she'll be able to do. And yeah, I love it. That's just my thought on this.
Okay.
I dig it. It gels with me.
It does. I mean, you said that basically right off the bat after you saw it, especially that her fashion gelled with you.
Yeah, I'd be friends with
It
her.
also is very, her dress, her second one, is very Night of the Demon-esque, which is probably why it appeals to you so much, because you loved the goth chick in Night of the Demon.
Oh, yeah.
And that dance to Stigmata. And it's very reminiscent of that with more coverings. I believe that dress was sleeveless.
I think the character was Angela, but yeah.
Yeah, she's the goth one. And then you had Trash ×2, who was the bright goth one. The pastel goth, if you will.
Yeah, that's fine. Pastel. Give me goth.
Yeah.
Goth.
You'd take pastel if it were interested in you. Don't lie to me. You would. It's better than Barbie doll.
Well, I guess all color fashion doesn't matter once you get them all naked, so.
Yes and no. Accessories are things, folks.
Oh, they're goth down there too. Okay.
Anyway. All in all, I think this was a fun movie. I'm glad I finally got to see it.
One you'd watch again?
Yes, but not often.
Yeah,
Only because
I
I
can see
feel
that.
like she was quite ungrateful towards the sister that was desperately trying to be a good fucking sister and was just so excited to have a sibling. And that part hurts me. Because you can see it. You can see it enough that you have that other shoe waiting to drop going, is she gonna turn into a bitch? And then she doesn't, and you're just like, are you...
But she did have a secret. That's the only thing.
She did have a secret.
Which is the very
But it's not the worst secret that could have ever been...
a very common one. Oh, that boy you like? Well, I like him too. That's something that can happen to any pair of sisters or friends.
It could, and especially since she grew up there and has known him forever, whereas the other girl didn't. You know, it could happen to anybody there, but that part hurts because I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what you want when you get a new family, even despite the circumstances under which you get a new family, whether it's divorce, whether it's death, whether it's adoption. This is what you want from your step family, your new family, whatever. And I understand that she was still going through her grief, and I don't think it showed grief very well. I think it could have done a little better on that front, but it still showed the confusion and the pain well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would definitely watch it again. I don't think it's going to become a cult classic for me, but I do definitely like it.
Yeah, it's worth a watch. I will definitely...
It's definitely worth a watch. It's definitely worth a rewatch, but it's not going to be like Beetlejuice where I watch it every year.
If you're looking for something new, different...
Gothy.
Kind of original, even though, like, you know, it's got Frankenstein in the title. This is not the same story as Frankenstein. It's definitely its own thing.
It definitely tracks along the Frankenstein family, though.
Yeah, because she's like the mad scientist at that point. Yeah, Lisa Frankenstein.
To a point, without being an actual mad scientist. I mean, for fuck's sake, she uses a tanning bed, which is genius because those things were fucking terrifying and you'll never catch me in one.
Nope.
That's besides the fact that I like to be pale and gothy. Those things are scary. I got in one once that belonged to my...
I'd never go in one.
I don't call her my aunt anymore. She's that bitch. Well, I wanted to try it because I was like 10. And it sounded like fun, and they said I could, but I didn't want the thing closed the whole way because it felt too much like a coffin. And at the time, it felt a little too claustrophobic for me. And then my cousin comes in and she closes it the whole way, and she's like, "Don't open your eyes." And I'm like,
That is the trick.
Yeah, I never got in one again, and I never will. I'm good.
Good.
I also was only in there for like 10 minutes. It doesn't really change anything.
I wouldn't know, but y'all never know.
You don't need to. You like to be pale and tragic too.
I am pale and tragic.
This is why we're well suited.
Yes. So, thank you for joining us on this first time watch of my roommate for Lisa Frankenstein. We had a great time watching this.
Absolutely, and you definitely should go watch it if you have not seen it for yourself. At least the whole way through.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so we hope you're enjoying this spooky season along with both of us. We got more videos coming out now again.
That totally ends in this house, spooky season.
Totally. Now that I'm able to, you know, focus on doing videos again after my summer break. So, stay tuned on the channel.
Mental break.
It's mental summer break.
Yes.
It was a mental vacation, not a break.
He took care of his mental health.
I did. But yeah, so we're still here. As long as you're still here, commenting, letting us know what you think. And we'll keep doing more. So, thank you for watching, and we look forward to having you for the next watch. Until then,
stay spooky.
Bye.